I want to give a quick ADA update here. All right, we got the looking at some RSIs getting a little high here. We broke through that 30 cents, which was major. All right, we had a high today of 0.3267, and let's take a look at a few things here. Okay, let's open this chart up here. Let's go into daily. Take a look at something here. Okay, if we put a Fibonacci on here. We talked about getting to that 618, 702 area. All right, we hit that 618 at 32.6 right here, that blue line right there. We talked about that, and we also talked about the 0.338. That's the 702. All right, these are the major areas that you got to get through to get this rally higher. Okay, so let's take a look at some RSIs. I'm just trying to get this thing exactly where it needs to be on here. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at some RSIs and see if we're heading higher. Look at major price areas we need to break. We ran into resistance here, right there at 33 cents. Okay, if we can break through that, then we're heading to 36. That's the next major area of support up there. The major area of resistance is 31, and you have one down here at about 29.2. All right, so let's look at the RSIs. We got that daily at a 92 and an 87. Still heading up, still bullish. Okay, these are the big ones. You got the weekly still heading up. All right, it's at a 91 and a 70. And look at this monthly. 57 and a 40. That's beautiful. Look how low it is down here. Look at this chart. All right, look how low that monthly RSI is down here. It's at a 43. That thing is extremely low. Okay, you would expect, especially on a monthly, you would expect this thing to make a run up here, do something like that, or it's hard to say. This thing could really be in for a major move for ADA here. It's been a minute, so you can see here. Let's take a look. Let's get this off here. All right. This thing is taking a major beat down here, and once it breaks up through these areas here, especially if it gets up through the 45 and then the 51 cent mark, you could be talking about a major run back up towards the high 90s after that. Look at these major areas of resistance. You got one there, you got one here, right there. Okay, right, so what is that at? About 51 cents. And then up at 96, 51 to 96, you got a little bit of resistance there at 72 cents. But this thing could end up making a nice rally. You get up through these areas, you get up through 51, then you're heading up to 72. You get through 72, and you're heading up to 95, 96 cents. So this could turn out being something pretty decent here, all right, especially on the monthly time frame. Now, if we take a look here, I want to see something, because it looked like might have had, it's pretty close. I was looking for bullish divergence there, but don't really see any there. Okay, so we got that monthly RSI heading up. The 12 hour is getting kind of towards the top here. All right, so we could be experiencing a little bit of a pullback here. The 8 hour is getting towards the top. All right, you got kind of some bearish divergence here too. All right, you can see this high here, and a lower high there. And on price action, you have obviously higher highs in price action and lower highs on the RSI here. So could be looking at a pullback here in the short term. The 4 hours at the top. Okay, so if you'd be looking for areas for a pullback, obviously we would put a fib on here and take a look. All right, let's take a look and see where this could pull back to, before the next run up. The 618 is down to 27 cents. All right, which I don't want to see it lose. I don't want to see it lose that 30 cents there. All right, you got that major area here at 29. Let's take a look at a couple other things here. Let's look at this 12 hour. All right, on the short term, if you're looking at this run up here, The 618 would come in, yeah, right at 30 cents. 0.304. Okay, so be watching for that area. That would make perfect sense because it has very good support right there also. All right, so watch for a pullback to that 0.304 to the 30 cent area. All right, because some of these RSIs, like I said, look at these things, they're getting up there pretty high. So you could, these things need to cool off a little bit. Could get a pull down here. This monthly, with this RSI heading up like that, and the weekly still bullish, they could just take off too. Worst case scenario, get a pullback to around 30 cents. Best case scenario, this thing just starts running again. All right, right now this thing just looks fantastic. We are hitting that 618, like I said. If we take the fib and put it on there, so watch them areas. We get through that 702 and 786 right up here at about 35 cents. We get through that area there, and we're going to be definitely looking at higher prices here. Okay, and like I said, got that major resistance right up here, about 35.8, 30, call it 36 cents. Okay. So, all right, guys, thank you so very, very much. Please hit the like and subscribe. Got some nice volume coming in here, too. And I'll be back with you in a day or two. Thanks a lot.